my world was dying. I was called forth by one of the 9 gods to set sail for Xulima, their homeland, where no mortal had ever tread. But they had already abandoned it, and their new lords awaited my arrival to claim my soul.
Exclamation, everybody, and welcome to Lords of Xulima. This game's been out for quite a while. It's been on my list for a long time. I first played it back when it was in early access, I believe. And it's been on my list at least since 2014, since the end of 2014. So it's been a long time coming before I sit down and actually had a chance to do a video on this. I actually wanted to really do a long form let's play of it, but it's going to be a while before I can get that onto the schedule here. Beyond that, though, it is fortuitous that I bring this to you today because it is on sale right now. It is, as I said, fully released. It's been fully released for a while. It's $9.99 right now, which US, which is 50% off its normal price, and the deluxe edition, which includes the DLC content, which is what I have here in front of you, is 60% off at $11.99. So a very good bargain indeed, I'd say. And it is by Numantian Games. As I said, this came out in 2014, I believe, although I think it was in early access for a little while there. And I'm going to sit down and play a little bit of it for you guys. Obviously, it is a long-form RPG, so I'm going to try to make this a relatively long look at it. I mean, within reason, it's probably going to be more like an hour or so because I'm running low on time here. But without further ado, let's begin. There's obviously going to be a lot of story, so I'm going to be shutting up quite a bit here. So first things first, what difficulty do we want? Do we want old school veteran? Choose the difficulty if you have some experience with other classic RPGs and you want challenging adventure. Recommend difficulty. Lords of Xulima is designed to be played. You have to pay close attention to the rules and mechanics in order to develop your party in the most effective way. I'm gonna just play on normal because I haven't really I dug into this game like a while ago and I don't remember anything about it, so I'm gonna just do that for now.
So deep was I sleeping that I felt as if I were drowning in the darkness and silence, as if time itself had stopped. I was on the Isle of Brina, far from the great war that consumed the grand continent of Rodinia. I heard a voice whispering in my ears, and I felt as if my body was being lifted up. I could not open my eyes, but I could see the firmament clearly, as if I had been pulled up to the stars.
Gowlin, hear the voice of Golad, the architect, the master of dreams and constructor of matter. The world is in agony. The guardian of souls is gaining power over the lords of Xulima. Our strength diminishes. I have watched you from the stars. I have chosen you to be my herald, my hand on earth. You must complete the mission I am giving you. Eradicate the evil that profanes the divine temples of the Creators. Gather your party and sail to Xulima, where no other men from the west have set foot. Let the currents of Naliet and the breath of Taliet guide you to your destiny.
The voice trailed into the stars, like a whisper carried away on the winds. Finally, I was able to open my eyes. Had it all been a dream? I wished it were so, but I knew it was real.
The voice was a poet, and he didn't know it. Creating your party. Now you must generate a group of 5 characters that will accompany Gowlin on his trip. You may choose to create those characters or use the default group. Just for the sake of argument, let's get into the game and let's just do a quick start.
It was was said that it was to be the darkest and bloodiest age in the history of man. On the great continent of Rodinia, the two largest kingdoms began a great war that would drag every country and village into an endless stretch of death and chaos. Many begged and prayed to the gods for help, but the gods never answered. In the safety of Brina, a small island in the far east of Rodinia, the echoes of war thundered louder with each passing day. In those ill-fated times, those who govern our destiny decided that I, Gowlin the explorer and navigator, would do my part to shape history. So I was chosen by Golot, the Master of Works, to be his herald on Earth. In that time, I understood very little of the true meaning of those grave and profound words. The gods who once lived on the lost continent of Xulima years ago were engaged in battle with the Guardian of Souls, and as their power waned, the power of their enemies waxed. Golot commanded me to sail to Xulima, and once there, liberate the sacred temples of the divine. Little hope remained in the world, as long as our Lord Protectors continued their battles beyond the distant stars. Without them, nothing could stop the ruin of Rodinia. And so, it was then that I gathered my allies and set sail from Brina to the east. The wind and the currents guided us across the vast ocean of Morovia. The clouds and the mists were our constant and only companions. 2 weeks later, the clouds divided, and at last we felt the light of the sun once more. And there it was. Beyond the horizon, the land of legend. Xulima, home of the creators.
Alright, tutorial, movement and exploration. Use the left mouse button to move to your desired location or to interact with objects. Hold down Control key to run. You can also toggle auto run with Alts. Use the right mouse button at any time you want more information or help with something on the screen. Or you can use WASD to move around on the map, which is kind of nice. Alright. The Talisman of Golot. Suddenly you feel like something is vibrating below your feet. You look down and notice something is shining under a pile of dirt. It looks like an ancient medallion. When you touch it, you feel like its energy passes through your body, and for a moment, you are paralyzed. Seconds later, without knowing how, the medallion is now hanging from your neck. Okay, I guess we should look at the talisman, I guess? It's charged at 10%. I don't know what that means.
At your service.
The talisman is cold to touch, but when you make contact, you can feel it vibrate in your hand. Suddenly, the talisman lights up. A voice that only you can hear begins to reverberate in your head. The voice is ancient and wise, with a slight metallic echo. Who dares awake the voice of Golot from his slumber? Speak, whoever you are. If you are not worthy to possess me, you will not suffer. You will suffer the wrath of the most powerful divine artifact created by Golot, the Master of Works. Huh? I am Golin. I found you here on the ground. You were lost. Golin the Explorer, the navigator from beyond the Great Sea? So I am. Then it is you, the Herald of Golot. Forgive the impertinent words of this ancient and insensitive artifact. My owner hid me here for you alone to find me. My destiny is nothing less than to serve the Herald of Golot in the absence of the Master. I accept your assistance with pleasure, Talisman. How can you help me? My knowledge is at your disposal, my lord. My words are always wise, for I am the voice of Golot, and my counsel will be of great use to you through your mission. Furthermore, there are other gifts that the Master has bestowed on me. You need only ask, and I will use them to aid you. However, my powers are not without limits, and are quickly exhausted. And how do you recuperate your powers? My powers depend on my bearer. As long as he continues to acquire knowledge and power, my reserves will replenish little by little. I also have the ability to detect spheres of power that exist in the world. If you encounter one, do not fear, but make your way to it, and I will be able to absorb its power. Each gift I bear has a different cost associated with it. Take care, and only avail yourself of my abilities when you truly need them. Alright then, I guess that's... Your mysterious artifact is now stuck around my neck. Okay, cool. We're cool now, I'd say. Alright, so I suppose we'll, as we do in the old school RPG sense, is go take a look around and see what is in our vicinity here. It's definitely got a... almost, I mean, the artwork is very nice. It's got... it feels... oh. Interacting with objects. Use your mouse pointer to carefully examine the objects. Object lights up. You can interact with it. Yeah, okay. It's got a lot of the... what's that game that I played? Ooh, 50 coins. Divine... not Divine Divinity, but... Divinity Original Sin. It's got a lot of that look to it. Plant collection. Golan the Explorer has the ability knowledge of herbs, which allows him to gather plants, herbs, and mushrooms. The more you improve this ability, the more you will be able to harvest from each plant you find. When you have enough samples, you'll be able to use them to improve an attribute or resistance. Cool! We can make marijuana. Marijuana. So, yeah, it's got that look and feel to it, which is sort of a modern take on the old classics like the Baldur's Gates and the Icewind Dales. So it's certainly an interesting one. It came out right around that time when all that was a big deal. Now it's kind of tapered off a little bit, and there's nothing but card games coming out now. Food and rest. Pay attention to how much food reserves you have as you travel. Rest and perform actions. You will consume your food reserves. Without food, you cannot rest. When you rest, you regain your hit points and power points, and you can cure any wounds you have received. When traveling in some terrains like deserts or snow, you will use more food than normal. Try to stay on the roads and paths whenever possible. You can get food by buying it from vendors in villages, finding it in sacks or barrels, or finding it in nature, like, say, this tree. Alright, what did that say? Growth rate is 3 days. Oh, so if I came back in 3 days, it would be regrown? Oh, interesting. Alright. And we've got the fog of war here. Party receives iron cola. Iron cola. So I want to make sure I explore all the things on all the places, because this is usually where when they have a fog of war like this, it usually means they're hiding something good. The divine temples. Beyond the forest stood a human village. Could there really be humans living in Xulima? The legends told us that in the past, men and gods walked together over these lands. I wonder if they know something about Rodinia and the kingdoms of the west. Now, what is this? Village of Vailgarn. Okay, what's this guy? We're watching you. Oh, this guy's a little bit shifty, isn't he? Halt! What is it? No stranger enters the village of Vailgarn without paying the toll. Toll? To enter a village? I come from far away, soldier. Is this how you receive visitors from the other lands? It's the law! This village is under the protection of Prince Nengorth. He makes the rules. Pay the 100 gold and you are free to come and go from the village as you wish for a period of time. But watch yourself, stranger. Make trouble and you'll be taken to the temple. You must pay the toll by order of Prince Nengorth. Wow, 100 gold for a toll? Jeez. It's like inflation or something here. Yeah, we'll come back to this guy.
Get lost.
Get lost. I am the law. Alright. Alright. You know I'm going to make those jokes all the way home here. Let's grab some mushrooms. We're going to make ourselves a good mushroom stew. Or something remotely similar. Oh yeah, look at all this stuff. Man, they're just leaving stuff outside this wall here that can be collected. Ooh, what is that? That wasn't anything. Okay. that flower moved. I was like, oh, wait a minute. Okay, that one I was able to pick up. Anything over here? Oh! Well, enemies! Enemies that you see on the map are immobile and won't attack until you enter their area of influence. Mouse over an enemy to see how close you can get before they attack. Though the enemies are represented on the map by a solitary creature, they are normally found in groups. Use the right mouse button to see how many enemies are present in a group. Okay, so right mouse button. There's three enemies in this group. Difficulty is balanced, and that's the sphere I have to walk into to attack them. Well, why not? Let's get into it. Let's get into a brouhaha, shall we? Combat. Combat functions through a turn-based system. The order of turns is shown in the column on the right-hand side and is based on the speed and conditions of the combatants. Combatants will lose turns if they are stunned, paralyzed, etc. When it's one of your character's turns, you will see actions available to them on the screen. When you select your action, you may also need to select a target for that action. Only pole arms and projectile weapons can be used from the back line. By the same rule, combatants on the back line are protected from most attacks by those on the front line. Use the button Combat Grid on the map screen in order to set the combat positions for your group. During combat, you can also change the position of your party members when it's their turn, or you can pull them out of combat to try to flee. Okay, so we got two lines here. We're all shifted to the right, it looks like. We've got two spaces over on the left. And we are first to attack. So we shall attack like 70% on all of them, huh? Alright, 45 hit points. Guy in the middle. Pole arm. He is stunned now. Yeah. Okay. Guy hit us for a little bit, but we took him. We deflected his blow. Alright, now we took 5 hit points of damage from that guy. Yeah, he is managing to turn away all our stuff here. There we go. And, Kira can't attack this guy because she's on the wrong side. Huh, interesting. Alright, so I guess, what is this? This is attack, right? Shortcut key A. Defend is D. Move character. And inventory. And change equip weapon, armor, accessory. Oh, okay. Well, I guess I'll just have her defend. Since she can't do an attack. Yeah, he's just attacking my main guy here. He's ignoring everybody else. That's not going to last. We're going to take you out. Well, or at least we would try to take you out if everybody was standing on the correct side here. Alright. Okay, you're going to have to move, I think. Let's move you over here. Oh, and then you move up. Oh, excellent. Good. That's pretty much what it should do. Of course, a bit of a waste because I've already killed this guy, but whatever. Alright, we got 36 experience points and 54 coins. Excellent. Okay, we've taken care of them. We got a little campfire here too. A little camp they had set up, and a chest. What do we get? Poor cloth suits, and poor cloth boots, and 200 coins. Yes, please. So how do I equip things? That is my question here. Inventory? Usables? Yeah, that just gives me the usables. I don't know. I don't know how to actually equip things. It hasn't actually told me. I guess it'll tell me later on. Maybe. That might be, because we're still technically in the tutorial stages, so it's probably like, yeah, we'll tell you later on how to equip things and stuff like that. So I'll just hold off on that. Now this I can't collect this flower because it moves when I get near it. No, I can't. Okay. Alright, whatever. Well, now we got some cash, so we can actually pay this guy off if we want to. Actually, before we do that, let's go over this way. Because I have not explored this, and everything must be explored. Also, I'm noticing that the time doesn't move unless I move. Because it says day 1, 1955 right now, and then if I move, 1957, 58, yeah. So it's, and then when I run, it actually runs faster. Knowledge of herbs. Galen spots a few rare plants which could be useful. You collect 2 units of Agrarius. Okay, good. Very good. And then, oh, we have been this way. Okay, I just can't go any further up that way. Alright. Alright, so be it. Let's go and pay this guy off because it's getting close to nighttime here. It looks like. And I would like to have some shelter just in case we have to battle the elements.
Halt.
Okay, and here's your money. Move along and stay out of trouble.
Don't come back here.
Okay, I'll move along. And we're inside the city. Ooh, got some city music going. Welcome to Velgarn. Velagarn. What did he say? Welcome to Velagarn. Something, something,
Have you
something.
looked at the job board?
Greetings, strangers. I am Galvan, master and trainer. I welcome you to our village, though you'll come in dark times. You don't look like you're from around here. Where are you from? We come from the Isle of Brina, in the far eastern region of Rodinia. Rodinia? Brina? In all my travels, I've never heard of these places. Where are they? It's obvious that the inhabitants of Xulima know nothing of the great continent of Rodinia. You decide to not discuss it further. You also decide to keep silent about your divine mission for now. It's a small, remote place. It's not important at all. Tell me, friend, what brings a group such as yourselves to Veligorn? We're on a mission, but I cannot say much more. Judging by how the soldiers of Nengorth treat people at the gates, this does not seem to be a very friendly place. Galvan lowers his voice, and almost at a whisper says, "Shh! Be careful with what you say, my friend. The Prince of Nengorth has eyes everywhere. That said, the people of Velagarn detest him like a sickness. When his forces invaded, they killed many innocent people. All those who resisted were not killed, are now locked up in the Temple of Febrit. The Temple of Febrit is being used as a prison? What? Has the news of Artherion's fall not reached your lands? Artherion? Who is that? We appreciate any information you give us about this region." Galvan's eyes wide open. Let's try it again. Galvan's eyes open wide as he carefully examines your face, looking for a sign that you may be joking. "I find it difficult to believe you know nothing of Artherion, my friend, but I will tell you what I can. Artherion was the one king of men in Xulima. He ruled these lands for many years, so many, in fact, that he appeared immortal. It is said that he was the favorite of the gods, but when the Makers departed, Artherion's life force began to diminish, like a dying candle flame, until finally it disappeared. The kingdom was inherited by his 4 sons. Nengorth the Silent took the region of Nabros. Cornhill the Enchanter took Karaga. Darthinios the Beastmaster took Devonia, and Ovengel the Tormentor took Nagira. I am going to suck at all these names so bad right now. They have been cruel and terrible governors. They started a war against the priests of the temples and massacred them. They took the temples, converted them to prisons, and prohibited any worship of the lords of Xulima. For that reason, they are known as the impious princes. You're right. Pious, impious. Okay, got it. So be wary, my friend, not only here, but in other villages as well. That said, you are safer here than in any of the surrounding areas. The world is now plunged into chaos. Terrible creatures that once existed only in stories and legends now roam the lands. If the lords do not return, I do not know what will become of us. Thank you for talking to us, and thank you for your advice, Master Galvan. Divine Temples. Artherion was the great king of men in Xulima. It seemed that he was held high in the favor of the gods until their disappearance. After him, his 4 sons divided the kingdom and began a reign of terror over the lands of Xulima. They massacred the priests and turned their temples into prisons. Is this what Golat spoke of in my dreams? Is my mission to cast the armies of the impious princes? Man, I am never going to get that correct. Out of their temples? Okay. I'd like to know more about the sacred temples. Tell me about Prince Nengorth. Improve my abilities through training. I'd like to see job postings. Tell me about Prince Nengorth. His castle is in the east, in the region of Nabros. Take care, for his forces protect the temple, the village, and all the border crossings. Someday that cursed man will get his due. That day will be remembered and celebrated by the people of Velagon. Velagon? Velagon? Take courage, my friend, for that day may be closer than you think. How can I help you? I'd like to know more about the sacred temples. Never has there been a graver insult to the gods. Nengorth and the rest of the Arthurians' children invaded the temples and massacred the holy priests. They converted the temples into places of death and condemnation. This is why they are known as the impious princes. Why have they done this to the temples? Nobody knows. There are rumors and heresy, but nothing seems to make sense. If you want to laugh, ask Ordid the Hermit. He claims to have witnessed a terrible incident involving the princes. In my opinion, the man is crazy. It may be worth trying. Where can we find this hermit? The last time I spoke to him, he told me he was going to live in the golden woods of Serentia. It was the last I've heard of him. It is a dangerous place. I really hope he's okay. According to Galvin, Odrid, the hermit knows something about the impious princes and their relationship with the divine temples. The hermit lives in the golden woods of Serentia, north of Velagarn. I must make my way there to discover what it is he might know about this mysterious subject. I will try to find him. And how can I enter the temples? The temples have been sealed with enchantments and can only be opened with a special key. I know nothing of the other temples, but the key to the Temple of Febret is in the hands of Nengorth himself, so you can forget about entering. Why would you want to do so anyway? I have my reasons. I will find a way. I'd like to see the job postings. Here you'll find various requests posted by the town folk. If you'll complete one of these tasks, let me know and I will grant you the reward. Okay. Dalbrick's ring, sure. Azalea of Velagarn wants to recover the ring owned by her husband, Dobrik. The last time Dobrik was seen, he was heading for the rat cave near the Tower of Melancholy. Oh, that sounds like an awesome tower. You can reach the cave through the southeast gate of the village. Reward is 200 experience points and 400 gold coins. Do you wish to accept this mission? Yes. Alright, that's the same thing that we just saw. Sorry, there are no more requests from the villagers of Elagon. Come back later and perhaps we will have received new requests. Okay. Well, thank you.
Good luck in your mission.
Oh, that's not your voice at all, is it? Well, now you tell me. Your voice isn't just as high-pitched as I was doing. I got it. Can I just walk into people's houses and steal their stuff like a good RPG guy would? Night and dark places. When night falls or you're in a dark area, you can illuminate your surroundings by using a torch or a spell. On the bottom right of your screen, you'll find a button to light or douse your torch, and you can see how much longer you will be able to use it. Never go out on an adventure without a handful of torches. Okay, we got torch management, ladies and gentlemen. Torch management. What does this guy have to say?
Greetings, stranger.
Drogo the farmer. You there? You with the strong young hands. Are you looking for work, my friend? If you can help this poor old man with a bad back by harvesting my grain, I can pay you a fair price. How would you feel about 50 gold in exchange for gathering 20 bundles of grain? Have you collected more grain from... Okay. I will come back when you have harvested more. What?
See you soon.
Okay. I think there was a step missing in there somewhere, like, yes, I accept. But alright, he wants 20 bundles, so I'll give him 20 bundles. You want 20 bundles of grain? I'll give you all the bundles of grain you ever did see in your life. I assume this is grain. Oh, these are cereal plants. I don't know if this is the same thing. I don't care, I'm going to take it all. Even though it's not mine. Cereal grain. I guess we'll come over here and do that. Or cereal plant, I should say. So I'm just going to take all these. This is community property, right? I can take this stuff, right? It's like, I feel like I'm on a Minecraft server. I just come in and griefed everybody by taking all the wheat, or cereal grain as it is. Yeah, let's stand in the middle of something and do this. This is a little bit easier when you get in close. One over here and do that. And that. Okay. So, is that what he wanted me to do? Here are bundles of grain. Okay. Cool. I guess I just got that. Party loses an item, something. Okay, whatever. Oh, and every time I have 50 grain, I just get more stuff? Okay. Cereal plant 20. Okay, yeah, he does want the cereal plant. Yeah, interesting. And every time I give it to him, I get more money? Oh, he buys in bundles of 20. Okay.
She is shoe.
Alright, well, that's interesting. I get gold every time I do that. That's cool. I guess I can wait for those to to grow again. You had something to say, didn't you? Been telling sometime since that crazy Odrid around here. Seen that crazy Odrid? They say he went to Serenity and lost somewhere in the Golden Woods. The poor man. Yeah, I get that. What is that? Oh, I just stole her water. Okay. All right, sure. Sorry, ma'am. I didn't know what that was going to do. But your water is now mine. And you went through all this trouble of pumping some water out, and I'm going to take that too. Have you tried the water from the well? They say the springs flowing in Xulima have special properties. You can drink the water within, not visited. Unknown effects. You have found a well whose waters glow with a shining dark red color. You wish for the party to drink it. Dark red color? What, are we drinking blood water? Is this are we on Kronos? Are we drinking Klingon blood wine? Is that what we're doing? Sure. I don't know what that did. Did it say something up here on my message log? Oops, that's not the message log. This one. Gain 1 point of organic resistance. Oh, okay. Interesting. Alright, what does this guy say?
For an ale?
Terry the Innkeeper. Welcome to the Talking Wolf, esteemed traveler. I am Terry, your humble innkeeper. Don't mind my name. It's just, I know this is supposed to be medieval and all that stuff. Here, you can rest from your journeys in our comfortable rooms. You can also visit the tavern if you'd like to hear the talk amongst the locals while you enjoy a drink of the region's hearty beers. How can I help you? Well, we do have some injuries, so I'd like to say let's do 20 gold pieces for 8 hours of rest. Plus it's nighttime, so let's get some light on the subject, shall we? I think that's reasonable. Party rest for 8 hours, recovering all hit and power points. Regular wounds have also been healed. Excellent. Does he also have... I like to have a mug and listen to local rumors. Okay. The arena is located on the plateau of Serentia. It's a good place to make money in tough times. Of course, that's if you can survive the tournament. How can I help you? You can help me by figuring out what your accent's supposed to be. That's what you can help me with. I'm gonna take your mushrooms. I'm gonna take your stash, man. Your stash is mine, man. Shrooms and stuff. We're all on the shrooms, man. Warwick the Merchant.
At your service.
Greetings, noble sirs. Welcome to my store. You will never find better prices. Allow me to say it is an honor to serve such fine clients as yourselves. Merchant makes an exaggerated bow to the party, nearly touching the ground with his forehead. Allow me to present myself. My name is Morwick Longhand. How can I help you? I'd like to take a look at your goods. that might need to be reworded. Yes, I'd like to take a look at your junk, please. Sure. Inventory. What we got? Brass igneous short sword. Got a brass axe. Warwick the merchant. Brass saber. Brass axe. Is that all I have? Is a brass axe? Oh, I guess this is based on who I have. Okay. Oh, do these people like? Okay. Oh, I see. It's based on who I have selected here that we see the usables. So who picked up the other things then? Is what I'm kind of curious about. Like, how do I equip stuff? It has not told me how to equip things yet. Let's you know, I don't know what. Oh, that's the effect that's on me right now. The red heart thing. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know whether I should even buy anything. Oh, here's some inventory. So who picked that up? Alessia? Or cloth suit. So she's the one that picked up the cloth stuff. Which gives me 33. I guess I could just sell this stuff. And just pick up a fur vest, maybe? I don't know. Hero scale armor. Absolute protection gloves. Brass gauntlets. And ogre shields. I don't know what these soldier enhancements, strength +1. Okay, weight penalty is 1, defense +1. All right, let's first of all let's sell these. I have a feeling they're not going to be worth anything anyway. So if I go here, he's a soldier, right? I hope so. I hope so. So if I get him the shield, well, if I get him the boots, that might be a good thing. So soldier boots, right? And then the brass gauntlets, I think. I don't know if he can actually equip these or not. I'm not even sure how to equip them, so I guess, you know, we're just gonna have to roll with this. Okay, so we got those. So if I go in here, usables. Yeah, see, that's just usables. Why do I? Oh, open a character sheet. Use C. Ah, there we go. That's what I was looking for. All right, what's your equipment? What's your inventory? Why don't you have any inventory? Oh, it's under that tab, that's why. Brass gauntlets. So, can we equip these? Drop item. Are you allowed to equip those? That's the question. On my mind right now. Yes, you can. Okay, I just have to double click. Okay, double click is all the things then. All right, that's good to know. So double click there. Okay, you got a bow. You got that. All right. Minin is a mage. You're a cleric. You're a soldier. You're a thief. You're a bard, and you're an explorer. Okay. All right. I'll never remember that, but it's good to know. It's good to know how to get into things. I wish they would have said that during the tutorials, like, hey, your character sheet is C.
Are you hungry?
Good day, my lord. Are you new to the village? Surely you will need food for your travels and adventures. You cannot rest and recuperate on an empty stomach. Here you can buy rations that will keep for days. Of course, the longer we are able to make the food last, the more expensive it will be. Alright. How can I help you? Give me rations for 2 days, I think. Alright, and that'll be
See you
good.
soon.
Which, that actually... Oh, I guess that just filled it up for 2 days. Interesting. I thought it was going to give me 2 days in addition to what I have, but I guess that's not how that works. I was in Sporia Forest. I saw a mushroom the size of a man. I swear it was walking. According to legends, the children of Fabrit protect the forest. Okay, that villager. Villager's telling me fairy tales. That's cool. Although walking mushrooms, you never know. You can never be too sure anymore. And we have this well here. I also have some more water this way. Do that. I'm gonna take all the water I can. Improves the organic resistance by 1 point. Sure, we'll do that. Why not? Always keep some gold saved. So we had to go southeast. Is this a? Oh, that's just hide the UI. Okay. So is that southeast? I doubt it is. It seems more like a northern direction. I'm not quite finished exploring all the things, especially since there's still some mushrooms here to be collected. And I still need to talk to this other guy, right? They say the mausoleums of kings are rich in treasures and full of traps. Many have perished inside them. What could lie within that would attract so many to risk their lives? Okay, he's just a regular NPC villager. Down here we got someone who looks important. Come here, my son. Do you seek the blessing of the lords of Xulima? Selene, the priestess of Fabrit.
Welcome to my temple.
Welcome, pilgrims from far... Welcome, pilgrims from faraway lands. May the goddess Fabrit bless you. The voice and appearance of the priestess resonates with kindness and serenity. I am the high priestess of Fabrit, the lady of all beings that grow from the earth. Every time I say that, I feel like I'm not saying it properly. But anyway, I understand it's not safe to speak of the gods in these times. Are you not afraid? Of the Nengorth soldiers? It is they who fear me, and not without reason. One of them tried to take me once, but before he could go so far as to touch me, he was pulled down by roots and swallowed by the earth. That was the last anyone saw of him. There are not many priestesses left in these lands. Many were fooled by the false words of Nengorth and joined his cause. What can the servant do for you? Shouldn't you be in a temple? Since Prince Nengorth took Velagarn, the temple has ceased to be a sanctuary and is now a prison. The soldiers do not allow anyone to approach the temple, so we do not know what is happening behind its walls. A grim expression crosses the priestess's face. And what do you think is happening? All I know is that the temple is being used as something more than just a prison. I feel there is a terrible and evil energy emanating from the temple. It seems that it ascends to the very heavens. What can this... Right. What can you do for me? What can you tell me about the War of the Gods? The sages say that the lords of Xulima had a new plan to better the world as we know it, converting it to a more just and beautiful place. But the ninth lord, Xul, did not agree with the plan and confronted the other 8 gods. So war broke out amongst the gods. Does the battle continue now? The balance of the world hangs by a thread. In the beginning, the battle started here on Earth, but after the great cataclysm, the gods abandoned the world. Now they do combat in the heavens, far beyond our vision. Those of us with spiritual connections to the gods know that Xul, the master of fate, struggles against the other 8 gods and goddesses, and that until now, the balance of forces has been maintained. How can one god face 8 others? Is he that powerful? As Alanet is the Lord of Light, whose gift was life itself, Xul is the one who meets mortals at the end of their journeys. It is he who cares for their souls when they die and brings them to a place called the Twilight of Numbria. The wise believe that the power of Xul has increased because he feeds on the souls in the Twilights. And there's nothing we can do to alter the balance of forces in favor of the 8? Pray, my son. That is what we priestesses who have escaped the invasion of impious princes do. What can you tell me of the Lords of Xulima? The Lords of Xulima are the creators of the world, or gods according to other cultures. Together they built the world and all else that you can see, from the ground beneath your feet to the dragons that soar through the sky. Oh boy, I have to take on dragons? Great. There are 9, and they can be grouped into 3 categories: the 4 elementals, the 3 dominators, and the 2 creators. The elementals are Valvet, the master of fire; Taliet, the lady of the winds; Naliot, who moves the oceans of the world, and Kursket, who molds the land into mountains and valleys. The dominators are Fabrit, the inspiration of nature, Resnit, the lord of all the creatures and beasts that walk across the earth, and the third is Golot, the architect of all that is without life. He is also known as the Master of Dreams. Finally, we come to the creators, the two most powerful of the gods, who are opposites. Alanet is the lord of light and life, while Zul reigns over darkness and death. Each one plays an important role in the existence of life. Every race, every creature, every living thing needs all of the gods to be what it is. However, some gods take more interest in some creatures than in others. That is why demons are known as the children of Velvet, while ogres are known as the children of Resnet. Okay, well, that's good to know.
May the light of the
Thanks a
gods
lot for that.
illuminate your path.
And if I'm sick or cursed, I should come to her. Okay, I got a distinct, whatchamacallit vibe from that, Dragon Warrior 1 vibe from it. Oh, am I gonna rob from, at least one character with strength value of, there's something inside the tomb. Well, yeah, a body? I need a character with a strength of 15. Okay, do that. So I guess we'll have to make note of that. Come back to it. Who is up here? This is just a... I can pick the lock? Okay, well, that's interesting. So, oh, okay, that didn't work. Alright. Ow. Skill and difficulty. 4... 3 gears. Oh, I see, I have limited number of gears I can use. Damn. Is to use brute force now. Oh, okay. So it's almost like a minesweeper type of thing, but a little bit more difficult. Okay. Mausoleum of Queen Indaris. Here lies the body of Queen Indaris. She was the wife of Queen Votha and reigned for 35 years after his death in 410. Okay. I need more lockpicks to get through that. Interesting. Oh, hello there. Watch out, I have detected a trap. Interesting. Can we, difficulty 2, can we untrap it? So how do we do this? Do I have to wait for it to go green? Oh, okay, yeah, I do have to wait for it to go green. And now I gotta pick the lock. Okay. I see what's going on here. And I don't have any lockpicks. Well, damn. So it's like 20 lockpicks just to do something? Jeez Louise. That's gonna get expensive. That's gonna get very expensive. Alright, oh, take those. So talk to these people. I guess we want to come out this way. We're watching you, he says. Okay, oh, yeah, just load it. Wondering why there was a little pause there. What? Who is this thing? Ascari group. Difficulty is troublesome. I don't know if I want to take on troublesome things right now. I mean, I could try. Certainly not going to hurt anything, except my pride. To Nabros. And the Temple of Fabrit. And this guy, what is he doing? Is he just going to tell me to go away? A group of soldiers wearing the insignia of Nengorth blocks the road to Nabros. Halt! The road to Nabros is closed to all but official traffic by the order of Prince Nengorth. Get out of here now unless you want to be taken to the temples. The soldier smiles at you mockingly. Alright, I'll be on my way.
Don't come back here.
Oh yeah? You just keep talking, running your mouth. I'll do something. I'll murder your butts. This is balanced. This is only 2 of them. Okay, so we'll take them on. Alrighty then. You wanna laugh at me, huh? Huh? Here, laugh at this, you bastard. Yeah, I like them pole arms, huh? They hurt, don't they? There you go. That's what you get for laughing at me. And then a little bit of this. And you're going to have to move so you can be... change position over there. And then this guy. Bam. Now you can attack. Excellent. Cool. 24 experience and 36 gold. Now I did see in a loading screen when one of the tips popped up that it said that you can clear an area out of enemies. So like if you actually go through and clear the whole area, like they won't respawn again and you get extra XP for it, which sounds really cool. I'd like to do that if at all possible, but we'll see how that works out. And I got hit by a trap. Excellent. Where's all those trap finding skills earlier? I don't have any lockpicks, of course. Break lock. Time required 7 hours. It takes 7 hours to break the lock, really? Jeez Louise. I mean, we are safe, so I guess we could try it. Why not? And we're all wounded. Oh wow, we are really wounded, aren't we? Let's take Travel Crystal. Party is instantly transported to Velgarn. Okay, well, that's good to know. There was a lot of cash in there. Can I like rest or something to try to recuperate? Actually, I'm not far away from that. Whatchamacallit. So we could go rest in there. I wonder what that... I didn't know that we were injured to the point where we're all, like, still taking damage. So let's come on over here and try to get a room again. And perhaps that will heal us up. I don't want to run because I'm not sure if that will... I know it's causing the... I know it causes the time to move a lot faster. So I'm just not sure if it'll cause me to lose a party member because we're moving too fast. No, where's the... Alright, screw this. We gotta run now. Where was this guy at? Where was the innkeeper at? I know he was around here somewhere. I don't know where he's at though. Is he up here? There he is. Like, I knew he was around here somewhere.
Hello.
I'd like to rest for 8 hours, please. There we go. Now we're back up to speed. Although it is nighttime again. Which kind of sucks. Kind of hoping it would be day. But we're okay. We'll just come around through here. And I wonder if this is still like a tough battle. Yeah, it still says difficulty troublesome. I wonder if I can... I kind of want to take them on just for the sake of argument. But I guess we'll walk along here towards the temple thingy. Since this seems to be the way that they're kiting me, since that's less hard enemies. Oh, what is that? Ravens. Difficulty Titanic. Okay, we don't want to take on ravens. Got it. I understand. You know what? Since that... Okay, so difficulty was Titanic on that, then let's see if we can take on this one down here. I'm just really interested in trying to clear out this whole place. And he must be hiding. There must be some, like, chest or something here, too, that would be of use. Alright, first of all, let us... Oh, she can't attack the other guy. Okay, she's over here. And then this guy, let's just take him out as soon as we can. Oh, man. He hurt her big time. I just want to get rid of this guy so we don't have two of them ganging up on us. Let's... Yeah, she's actually bleeding, it looks like. So I want her to... Do I have any items? she can use. Well, she's got shurikens. Okay, well that's interesting. But you're gonna defend. You're gonna shoot. And yeah. Okay. Defended successfully there. That's excellent. You're gonna defend again. Because you're still hurting. You're still bleeding out, which is not ideal. Alright. He's stunned. So we get another turn. Oh, yep, she died. Great. Awesome. Already lost a party member. That was my thief too I just lost. Yikes. Yikes, I say that. I assume I can resurrect them. Does she resurrect? I don't know how to. Losing all hit points can be cured by resting for a full day. Okay. So I can. So once we rest, we'll get her back. Okay, that's good to know. Because that would be rough if it was all permadeath. What is this? Magic potion restores time amount of the user's power points. Okay, take all those. I haven't used any magic yet either. So what is this? Dimensional portal. You have discovered a new dimensional portal. You can use these portals to quickly travel between different places in the world. However, you may only travel to portals which you have already discovered. This is the only portal you have discovered, and so it cannot be used for now. Ah, got it. Okay, so that's the fast travel mechanism. Sure, I understand. Apparently shift also lets you run. I didn't know that. Thought it was just control. That's a lot easier on my fingers. Alright, so we're going to come up here then. We're going to avoid that raven, if at all possible. And we're going to grab some food. And what do we have here? We've got a thing. What is that, a rat? We're going to fight rats? Rat cave. Attention, rodent traps have been placed inside. Alright, how bad are they? Balanced? Okay. We'll take on some rats. Why not? We need the XP. Okay. Oh yeah, these guys are. These guys aren't too bad. I'm surprised I didn't get to them ahead of time. Okay, this guy is not. This guy is deflecting all the things here. Alright. Deflect that. Oh, no, he did. He did deflect that. Okay. So it's all a matter of actually getting a shot in. Okay, now he's stunned. We should be able to do something with that, right? There we go. Excellent. Alright, we found a rat tooth. Excellent. And 30 XP. Well, at least they weren't carrying gold. So it's at least realistic from that perspective. Okay. Bestiary updated for rats. It's good to know. What is this tower that is very, very ominous? I can't get to it yet. Doesn't look like. And we've got another Sporia Forest. The forest seems quiet and peaceful. It does not seem as dangerous as the warning sign claims. You ask what danger there could be in a forest inhabited only by mushrooms. Hostile areas. When in hostile areas, you can be attacked without warning by enemies that you won't see on the map. Oh, random encounters, huh? When you encounter these enemies, you can try to avoid combat or by using the camouflage ability if you have sufficient power points. The total number of enemies in an area is fixed. When you defeat all the enemies in an area, it will be cleaned and they will not return. When you clear an area of all enemies, both those you see on the map and those that wander the areas hidden, you receive a bonus. Okay, that's what it was talking about in one of the tips. Okay, so it's like a random encounter thing. Why not? I mean, we do want to see this other guy, right? So... Oh, it's challenging, huh? Eee. Okay, maybe I shouldn't do challenging stuff yet. Because the other thing that wasn't even quite challenging was enough to knock one of my people out. And then we've got a cave here. Is this the rat cave? I guess might as well go through the rat cave and clean it out. Cave of the Rats. You hear the sound of your footsteps echoing as you walk through the main cave. The air is thick with the nauseating smell of rotting flesh. Everywhere there are rat droppings and cobwebs. Let's get our torch out, shall we? And there's something flying around. And lots of blood as well. Okay, what the frick was that? Oh, there must have been a trap there. That must have been what it was. Okay, we got some rats to take on. And they're going to be a pain in the neck, aren't they? Because they're going to keep dodging all my attacks. There you go, you're dead. And you're dead. And you're going to dodge, huh? Oh, and you're only at 8 points. I should really have slept a little bit, I think. Oh, critical fail. Jeez Louise, dude. So there's a dice roll going on in the background. Oh, she's down too. Okay. And move him over here, I guess. There we go. Alright. Going in here without resting up, probably a bad idea for wanting to, you know, wanting my team to survive. I wonder if I could set up camp right now. I imagine we'll be attacked if I set up camp, right? Let's see. Oh, I can't set up camp. Okay. Let's run out for a second. Set up camp outside of it. Get our people back up to snuff, and then try to take on these rats, I guess. Yeah, let's come out here. Let's camp. Yeah, rest one day. There we go. Everybody's back up to speed. Looks like. Okay, now back into the cave we go. And oh, there's a guy here I didn't even see. Take all your stuff, guy. Now, is that trap still here, or is it been sprung? Okay, looks like it's been sprung. Kind of waiting for my thief to let me know when there's traps about. That would be really awesome. There's a spider over there. Difficulty troublesome. Just one spider, huh? Interesting. Okay. Oh, man. Poisoned? Oh, jeez Louise, man. Yeah, they are difficult, aren't they? So, this is on normal mode, by the way. Which is like easy mode, apparently. And, yeah, I'm getting my butt handed to me. Holy crap. And oh, you entangled two of my guys? Great. So how many hit points do they have? Oh, it's the little bar underneath there. Okay. Excellent. We've done that. We found an egg as well. A nice painted egg too. It's Easter for us, I guess. And Golin's still... Oh, he's got nausea. Okay, I thought he was poisoned, but he's got nausea. That shouldn't be too bad. And we got another corpse over here that I can't examine, so he must not be flush. Alright, we'll take that. Ooh, there's someone over there, though. There's something inside this corpse. Yeah, it looks like it. A ring. Quartz Breeze Ring. Speed +1 enchantment. Ooh. Take that. Let's see what our people have here. Now, who took that? I wish I could see all the things instead of just some things. Oh, is this all? HP by 1 point. I have no... Yeah, I guess I don't know. I have no idea if that's everything or not. Quartz Breeze Ring. Okay. That's for speed, right? So... Can I give that to... I guess giving that to her would be the right way to do it. I don't know who fights when in combat. I could look it up in their character sheets, I guess. but I don't think I'm not too concerned about it. It's the little things like that that I just don't really concern me too much. I know they concern the hardcore players, but I just kind of wing it because it's at the end of the day, the spreadsheets will dictate themselves. Oh, there's a trap. Good, we detected a trap finally. All right, so we got some water, and can we disarm this trap? Yes, we can. All right, and she gained 3 experience points by doing that. Okay, cool. So it's worthwhile disarming them. Plus, you know, you want to be able to walk through there. And we have a well with unknown effects. It's a dark maroon color. Okay, sure. 1 point of fire resistance. Excellent. And we got a spider over here. I don't have a means to actually heal my guy up, do I? Like, I don't think I have anything that's healing. Cures poison as a spider egg. Restores 10 power points. Rat fang. Maximum hit points increased by 1. And 10 units to make 1 salve. Oh, okay. Cereal plant valerian. Okay, there's nothing here that I can drop item. Yeah, there's nothing I can really do there with him, I guess. I mean, is there... Oh, there's energy realm. Oh, I didn't even see these tabs here. Knowledge of herbs, camouflage, combat. Oh, I didn't even see these. I guess that would have been helpful to be monitoring those things.
Ready to
this
serve.
is okay. No, that's really just your help. That's all he is. He's Clippy. He's there to. It looks like you're trying to run a mission. Would you like help with that? Okay, we're entangled. That's alright. You can entangle them all you want, as long as you don't kill them. Yeah. Yeah, that whole being able to dodge and parry and stuff, not cool. And ouchie, ouchie, ouchie. He's poisoned for 5. Ugh. For 5 turns, huh? So he's gonna be dead. There we go. All right, we got another egg out of it. Actually, the egg will cure the poison, right? So I should probably go here and say C. And what do you got? You do have poison, right? Wait, is that? No, he's just nauseous. Okay. Well, I'm not gonna cure your nausea. You're just gonna have to be nauseous. I'm sorry. I need to save all my resources for when they're necessary. Also, some eggs. My food supplies have increased. Okay, we're gonna have some spider eggs for dinner. Hope you weren't expecting steak. Healing potion. Oh, nice. Very good. I need that quite desperately here. So where did that go? Under healing potion. Use that, please. Okay, good. Very good. That's what I've needed all this time. It's very, very stingy with the healing potions and stuff, isn't it? Alright, trap. And got it. Good. 3 more experience points. And how is this? Balance difficulty on the rats. Okay, it looks like it's only 2 rats. And there's a scroll or something back there, so I definitely want to go after this. Just kill that bastard. Just outright, please. He's a big rat. Oh wow, he scored a critical hit. Oh, you freaking bastard. Okay, oh, you gotta move over here, huh? And yeah, 7 hit points. Take that, you're done. That other rat, man, scoring a damn critical hit and taking my person out. Took my thief out again, right? Yeah, of course. Of course, took the thief out again. So now I can't detect traps. Bastard. I was doing so well with all the trap detection stuff too. And we got a chest here. But I don't have anything to break. Well, I can break the lock after 4 hours, so let's, I guess, do that. We all took hit point damage. I wonder why everybody takes hit point damage from breaking the lock. It just seems very odd and strange. But anyway, take all this. I also noticed she has a gray bar now, and I'm wondering. Yeah, she's got -6 points. This must. You know what? This must follow the old Dungeons and Dragons rules, I bet, where it's like if you get to -10 hit points, then your character is permanently dead or something like that. But everything else, they're just kind of mortally wounded, and you just have to sleep it off. Because everybody knows you sleep off mortal wounds. But yeah, I think that I bet that's what that's doing, because it's still tracking her hit points into the negative. So that's a thing. I have to keep an eye on that. Also, what was... I just noticed this red thing just sparked over here. This little crystal. I guess that means I'm visible? Yeah, what is that? It's like putting off a red symbol, and I don't know why. It's very strange. Very strange indeed. And oof, that's a lot of rats. Alright, let's and this guy is troublesome, of course. Okay, well, I think we have ventured as far as we can until we get our team back in shape here. Oh, I am still detecting traps. How about that? How about them apples? But I can't disarm them. Okay, interesting. Interesting, I say. Alright, let's get back out of here. And we'll go back and sleep. Why not? Because it's we can't get much further there without losing the entire party. That's my professional opinion on that. I guess we can snuff out our torch too, so we don't use it up. And back this way we go. Through here. And we'll talk to the innkeeper again, and maybe we can get ourselves together here. Is she still like -6? Yeah, I guess so. Alright, let's talk to him. We'll rest for a full day for 40 gold coins. Alrighty then, and everybody is back up and running. And then obviously we still have that cave to go through. So let me run back over there real fast and see. Let's see if we can clear this cave, maybe. You must pay the toll. But I already paid the toll. Why do I have to pay it again? I have to pay a toll every single day?
Go away.
Oh, man. It's like I have to pay a toll per week or something? That's strange. I already paid your damn toll. You bastard. It's alright, I got plenty of gold right now. It's not like it's hurting me that much. Like it's burning a hole in my wallet. Ooh, I almost ran into this guy. It's called dangerous. Yeah, there's a lot of guys there. Where did I? Oh, there's a chest over here. Oh, I went up around this way. I haven't gone this way yet. Yeah, what is this? Difficulty challenging. There's a chest behind him. I guess we're gonna try it. Knowledge of herbs. Alright, that's good to know. Maybe we won't go back into the cave. Maybe we'll just take these guys out. If we can. Let's focus on the big guy. Maybe. 16. Shoo. And we're bleeding for 2 hit points a turn for 2 turns. Okay. And do that. Let's do as much damage to this guy as we can, hopefully. Nope, nope, he's dodging. We've almost got him down. And he's stunned. Yeah, there we go. He is done for. Dunzo. And then we can just go and take this guy. Oop. This guy out. Maybe. I'm trying to focus all my energies on one at a time because they're blocking a lot of things. There we go. And get a little bit more damage, fine. So be that way. Oh, actually, it's enough damage that I'm gonna have to probably rest again to do anything. And do this. That's excellent. All right, XP and gold. And yeah, we'll have to rest again. My guys have so little hit points that I can't do hardly anything. What is this floating around? Oh, it was a thing of power, and it powered up our talisman. Oh, excellent. Okay. And we got some gauntlets. +1 constitution, +1 agility. And a prophet suit, +3 defense. Okay, cool. Take those and see if we can equip some of them. Like over here, maybe. We'll say... what does this give? It gives... oh, experience gain +5%. Oh, well, we definitely want that on, I think. Defense +3. So who keeps getting... so Kira keeps getting killed constantly. So let's put that on her. And the gauntlets we'll put on her. Maybe. Alright. Just trying to spread the love a little bit with all the equipment we have. And then yeah, I would like to clear this cave out again, but I think we're gonna have to rest to do that. Let's do 8 hours. Excellent. Alright, now everybody's back up to health. Now we can go back in here. Now they say that nothing respawns, so we should be able to make our way through like we were. Also, we know that there's a thing over here that we can get 3 XP for disarming, so let's do that. Like so. Excellent. Okay. Ambush! Oh! The enemy has laid an ambush for the party. What do you want to do? Difficulty is challenging. Avoid combat, 63% chance of success based on the party's speed. Use camouflage skill. Let's use the camouflage skill. Enemy loses sight of the party and wanders off. Woof! That was close. Alright, and this guy up here is going to be troublesome, but I think we can take him on. Alright, everybody attack! Fire everything, I say. Oh man, critical hits and 5 poison. Oh, for crying out loud. Ixis is going to be dead. This game is freaking hard. Jeez Louise. Like, can I get more than 20 hit points on stuff? Can I get a level up here? At some point. Tangled. Oh, come on. Jeez Louise. Somebody's got to hit this damn thing. Critical fail. Jeez Louise. This game is so freaking punishing. Holy crap. Damn. It's like just one enemy is like wrecking my face. Can I get some XP around here? Can I get some level ups? Alright, is there any more traps around here? Any more? No more? Hopefully. Oh, that guy looks badass. Undead skeleton. Difficulty challenging. At the end of the cave, you observe with horror a skeletal body and threatening battle armor. You've encountered strange creatures before, but never have you seen a living dead. From where could such a great evil have come from? Oh boy. Oh boy, what's in the barrel? Food supplies. Okay, well that's good. Because I suspect we're not going to survive this one, even though it just says challenging. I have a feeling this guy is going to be killing my guys left and right, but let's go for it. We gotta do it. Damn! Took him out with one shot. Holy crap! Like I said, this guy's gonna wreck our faces. Do I have anything that would be worth using against him? Any items or anything? I don't think so. Does this guy have... This guy has a spell, right? Sparks. Let's do that. And you have... Prayers of Restoration. Oh, you have Heal? I didn't even realize that. Oops! Well, that would have helped earlier. Yeah, let's just have you attack. For no reason. Okay, so... Do you have weapons? Protection items, weapons, accessories. You have nothing on you. Okay. So attack. And you can just attack. That's all you can do. You are going to do another spell, please. Because that worked out really well last time. 7 hit points you took off of him. You are going to do a light heal on Goblin, even though he's not going to be able to take one more shot. He's gonna die the next time around anyway. So it really doesn't matter too much. But let's attack anyway, and maybe we can somehow pull this one off. Yep, nope. He is quite dead. Minus 15, negative 15 on the points there. Can we still pull this one out? Is it possible? Can we still somehow make this happen? Oh, he deflected that? Wow. That's amazing. Yeah, he's got almost no hit points left. If we can do this. Oof. Yep, there goes my spellcaster. Great. Alright, well, the guy's dead. We did it, eventually. Okay. So he's down. Jeez Louise. Oh, and we finally gained some levels. Holy crap. That took forever and a day. Can we... Let's take that. Can we do anything with this brazier? Can we do something with that one? Magic cauldron. Found a cauldron of liquid that glows with a shining lime color. Who will drink its content? Well, I guess I might as well give it to the dead person, right? Because, I mean, what's the worst that could happen? Let's give it to Goblin. Oh, he gained 1 skill point. Oh, excellent. Okay, well that works. He gained a skill point and he was dead. It is closed. Lock difficulty 1. And... yeah, sure, break the lock. Okay. Yep, we'll take all that. Thank you. And this guy we have collected... oh, no, we didn't. What was this? Dobrik's Ring? Oh, this is Dobrik's Ring. This is the quest that we had. Excellent. Well, sorry to hear about your death, Dobrik, but we got your ring anyway. Now what we gotta do is get the heck out of Dodge and get back to Velen Court or whatever the thing is, and try to recover our fallen comrades, if at all possible. And I think we can get a run on here. There we go. I think we've gotten all that we can get out of that cave. Anyway, at least we've accomplished something here. I feel accomplished now. I feel like we've done something. We've got to level up, so I like to see what the level up looks like. But let's get everybody alive again. Alive and kicking. So we can do this properly. Go this way, walk through here. And over to the other side. We'll sleep for an entire day. Also, I want to see what is he negative? He's negative 18. Wow. Negative 18 on that. Interesting. Alright, let's talk to this guy.
Looking for a place
That's
to
for a
sleep.
full day. Ah, everybody's alive again. Excellent. But not everybody leveled up because these guys were dead, huh? That sucks. Could really use everybody leveling up at the same time. But let's go look at Kira and level up. It's like 2 different attributes to improve. Okay, we'll improve your... you have high speed already. Energy, constitution. I'm thinking, well, obviously agility and speed are 2 very important things for a thief. So, strength not so much. Constitution would be nice too for the hit points because you don't have a whole lot. So let's do that. And we'll do agility. And then we got 4 skill points, right? So we'll say daggers for you, and we'll say lock picking, yes, and trap disarming. Right, do both of those. All right, you are leveled up. And then over here we say this, and you are the cleric, so we'll level you up. Now you need, yes, you do need energy, and I would imagine I could give you some speed. I don't know if that's going to make any difference though. Constitution, maybe some constitution. I'm not entirely sure with that one. You need though light heal, right? Get another point in that, and we'll do. What does meditation do? Improve clarity, expand maximum power points. Yep, we'll do that. Meditation. That sounds right. So we'll do that, and then Menon. You also have a level up. You are our mage. So I will say yes, energy for you, and we'll give you a little bit of speed. So you can be a quick mage. Get in there fast and do what is necessary. And object identification is in the next level. A stone arrow. Be good. And we have 1 more point that we can't use because everything costs too much. Alright, that's fine. That'll carry over. They will be preserved, but only be available at your next level up. That's, yeah, it's fine. That is perfectly fine. And then, Golan, you're still queasy apparently. Yeah, evasion decreased by 15. But you don't have a level up yet. You're so freaking close to leveling up, but you don't have it yet. But I think I've shown a pretty good amount of the beginnings of Lords of Xulima. As I mentioned at the beginning of this, it is currently on sale on Steam. It is 50% off for the base game, $9.99 US. Or if you want to get the base game plus all the DLC, which is the deluxe edition, it's 60% off at $11.99, which, I mean, $2 more, might as well. Sounds like a good deal to me, I would say. I don't know how long that sale's on for, but it just so happens that it's on now while we're doing this. So this has been Lords of Xulima. It is by Numantian Games. It is fully released out on Steam. And as always, the links will be down in the description. Thanks so much for watching, everybody, and I will see you next time.